So my name is Pratham Kirlawat, and I'm in the degree level of BS in Electronic Systems. Okay, so this is a course guidance session invited by Tosif and the what's the house name? This
Where from
Saranga
Saranda
house.
was.
Yeah. हाँ तौसीफ slide change करना. So here we have three, the foundation 43 credits, 9 theory, 5 labs, diploma, again 43 credit, 8 theory, 3 labs, and at last you have to also complete 2 projects. And in degree level, still the things are going on. So like there are 12 theory courses till now there are the 2 compulsory labs, and depends on the electives your labs might be changed, and there are also 2 minors. I will say that, and the minors are being pursued in the degree level only. Slide change. So in foundation, we have English 1, English 2, Maths 1, ESTC with its lab, C programming with its lab, Linux shell with its lab, digital systems, uh, electrical and electronic circuits, and at last we have to go with embedded C programming and electronics laboratory, and with embed C lab also. Slide change. So now the syllabus insight is like foundation. We have maths 1, embedded C, and digital systems. Here it given the maths 1, you will able to learn linear algebra, calculus, complex numbers specifically applied to circuit equations and signal modeling, and standard C memory, mapped IO bitwise operation, and low level hardware control in embedded C. And digital systems, you will able to get about the knowledge of digital electronics, I will say, like boolean, that what are the logics of the gates, what are the flip flops, what are the latches, okay, and the design of combinational and sequential circuits, the difference between basically of the both. Change करना. Now, in the diploma level courses, I will say that the first I will prefer to take the course that is signals and systems, because signal systems is the prerequisite of many other subjects. Like signal system is the prerequisite of the analog and the DSP. Okay, so here we have analog electronic systems with labs, which you will obviously take in the second term of the diploma. DSP, and with DSP there is also the signals project. Signals project you cannot take with the signals and systems. Signals project can only be taken with the DSP only. In the when you are taking the DSP in that term only. Then there are also the design system, digital system design with their lab. Then Python programming, and sensors and application with its lab, and 2 more courses added in this term or in 2026, that is electronic testings and measurement and computer organization, and both are this very important for the VLSI circuit, means electronic testing measurement and computer organization. For digital electronics and VLSI, these 2 are very much important. Slide, change the slide. In signals and system, you will mainly focus on the continuous and the discrete time signals. Basically, discrete time signals you will find. Uh, uh, Discrete time signals you will find in DSP mainly, but in signals and systems, we only talk about the continuous. For Fourier transformations and the Fourier series, you will able and Laplace transformation you will able to get, and stability, Z transformation, and all you will able to see in DSP. In analog systems, we will able to introduce with the op-amps, operational amplifiers, the filters kind of the 2 kind of filters are there. I mean, 3 to 4, that band pass filter, high pass filter, low pass filter. With op-amps, how you will able to make those circuit. The transition from the pure theory to the practical, because there is also the analog electronics lab, so you better to also perform that. In sensors and application, it's more like a theoretical and research based, because professor Bobby George and Chintaka sir have many theses since they are PhD, since they are professors. They're also PhD scholars, so they keep on researching over the instrumentation. There is also the instrumentation department in well, instrumentation group in the electrical department of IT Madras. So instrumentation department has many researches. So like week 10, week 11, week 12 of sensors and application, you will find their thesis and all. Like currently, I'm not able to recognize the key terms, but what the professor Bobby George has worked on, like capacitive disk and all kind of things are there. So you will able to get the instrumentation amplifier is a very important topic in sensors and application. Hmm. Change the slide. And there is also the lab of that sensors lab. So here it is given the mind game of like how to choose your subject. Basically this I can think for the diploma, that is 2 into 2, it's working full time. मतलब अगर तुम्हारे if you have 2 degrees parallelly, or if you are a working professional, then register for a 2 theory courses and 1 lab per term. That would be a best thing. Like if I take analog lab, I will take with it only, and DSP or DSP or DSD I will take. Like, and prerequisite, just remember that. Just example, before going to sensors lab, I have to complete the analog lab. Without completing analog lab, I cannot proceed to the sensors lab, and therefore the deadlock happens. Means the student cannot able to register for the new courses. And lab co-requisite is also means matter. See, there is also the chronology. If you want to complete the diploma in 3 terms, first you have to take signal systems. Then in second term you will take analog. In third term you will take sensors, because analog electronics lab is the prerequisite for the sensors. Both analog and its lab, both are the prerequisite for the sensors and its lab. Just vice versa thing. Not vice versa, I mean respectively. Change the slide. Now Mageshwar, what is your question? Can you ask me directly?
Yeah, 1 minute, bro. Uh, okay, my question is, I aim to complete the diploma in 3 terms, or as quick as possible, basically. Uh,
Okay, you want to complete in 3 terms. You want a fast pace means.
yeah,
If you are a dual
because
degree student, it is not recommended, I think. Don't do
no,
it
no,
in
no.
3 days.
It's my final year, and I have a lot of time. I already worked
Okay,
pretty much
he's a final
half of
year
the.
student. Okay.
I pretty much worked on half of my final year project just now, so I will have more time, and I can work with 4 subjects. It's
So
not really
see,
a problem.
Mageshwar, I will prefer you. You will start your diploma this term.
I will start my diploma this time.
Better to take signal systems, Python, and digital system design with
Okay.
its lab. Simple.
Okay.
See, I will prefer you to take, if you want a fast pace also, I will prefer you to take 3 courses with one of its lab, like DSD plus its DSD lab. Okay. And if you want
Yeah.
4, it's your choice.
By
It's
by
totally your
four,
choice. It's totally. Huh?
uh,
What?
bro. By four, I mean including lab. I'm meaning that including lab, I'm aiming to take four courses, because taking 4 theory courses is pretty much, I don't know. It's useless
Exactly,
anyway.
exactly. So
I'd have to
I
do
will
it.
prefer you to take a signal system, DSD and Python.
Python.
I will
Okay.
see. There is also OPP in Python, so that is also
Okay.
making uh, difficult for other subject. Means like I have a Python, I cannot able to study the other subject because of
Okay.
OPP. So
Yeah, I
signal
understand it.
systems and DSD are the easy subject. You can take Python with that.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much.
And in the
In
One
second
terms
more
to
term,
suggestion. One more suggestion. You, in place of Python and like DSD, you can go with the CO and
CO
ETL as
and
well.
it,
ETL.
but Tausif, I personally I will suggest that one person should complete DSD before moving to CO.
Okay. Then
what is CEO again? I don't know what is
CO
computer
is
CEO.
a
organization.
computer
Okay,
organization.
computer organization. Okay, those are the new courses.
See.
That
If you want, there are no by the system. by the course the professor they have made. Electronic testing measurement and computer organization, they have a no prerequisite any courses. Matlab, you can also take in the first term. You can also take
Okay.
signal systems, computer organization, and ETM, electronic testing measurement, like that.
Okay.
Okay, ETM and this computer organization are the easy courses.
Yeah.
So
I'd have to pair it with some tough courses, so I can keep it
exactly,
on reserve.
exactly. And analog and DSP are the tough courses. Analog and DSP. So I will not prefer
Okay.
you to take analog and DSP together in the next term.
On the same term. Okay.
On the
Okay.
same term after the signal systems. But just remember
Okay.
that signal system is the must of the in the first, because after signal systems it will start compiling up analog and sensors and all. If you are not taking signals in the first term, or if you are failing the signal systems in the first term, it will be difficult for you to proceed in the analog DSP and all.
Okay.
You won't able to take the courses now, so तुम
Yeah.
पीछे हो जाओगे, means you will be back.
I get that. So first term is signals and systems,
Signals is
Python and
compulsory.
DSP.
Just take the signals, and Python is compulsory. And third is your
Okay.
choice.
DSP with lab, I'll take it. So it's okay. And then
DSD,
in second
DSD,
term,
DSD. See, in second term,
uh,
then I will prefer that analog lab
ETM.
with computer
Okay.
organization or ETM.
Okay.
Hmm.
In
And
third term,
in third term, the remaining subject you can take the sensors lab, electronics project, and signals project is remaining, all completed.
okay.
In three terms, you can easily go.
Okay. Okay, bro.
Uh,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, welcome.
Hello, Pratham. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. What's your name? I can only see
Uh,
your first.
oh yeah, Omar.
Okay.
Hello. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, so by this term, so I'll be done with all the foundation theory courses and the labs except for
Hmm.
English. So
Which
I got
English? English
to
too.
know, yeah, English too. I got to know that I
Okay.
can't
So
move forward.
there is a provision. See. There is a provision that with embedded C only you can proceed with diploma level courses.
Yeah, I got it the news
But
today. So
if you have a English two left, then you have to complete English two first. But with English two, you cannot take the diploma level courses.
oh okay. Anyway, like they can like allow with
See,
mailing
it
support.
depends on if you want to take the courses. The English two is easy. You can mail Victoria ma'am, and but probably if it's
No,
not a
I think
serious
she will
case,
not allow. She will
she
not
will
allow,
not
I
allow.
think, because
She won't
many
allow even
places,
us
yeah,
also.
yes, she will not allow. Because I
Uh,
remember one of my friend, he was only left with EC. Like he failed EC, but ma'am didn't allow me. No, and will not
But
allow.
EC is an important subject. EC is an important subject for before proceeding to signal systems and analog electronics.
Yeah, actually, like by this June, like I have registered for all the labs, so everything will be over. I'll be just left with English.
Okay, all the labs means how many labs you have registered for this term?
So the electronics lab, the Linux, and the embedded C.
Oh, so in 4 days you have to do work many things. So I will also prefer that do not take more than two labs in one term. It will be
Oh yeah, I
hectic.
thought okay,
It
okay,
would be hectic.
thanks.
See, electronics lab you have to give 2 days. Linux lab, I do not know. Earlier it was 1 day, and if you are
It's
not
one day
completed,
now.
they will give you second day. The instructor will give you second day. We are the TAs. We become the TAs. So it do not मतलब ये हमारे टीए के हाथ में नहीं रहता है, इंस्ट्रक्टर के हाथ में रहता है. और यू कैन ऑल्सो डायरेक्टली लाइक प्रभु सर इज फॉर द अदर. लिनक्स का कौन है, मीन्स हु इज द इंस्ट्रक्टर फॉर लिनक्स? आई डू नॉट नो अबाउट दैट. एनीबॉडी?
Yeah, I believe.
हाँ, हु इज द
He
इंस्ट्रक्टर फॉर यू इन लिनक्स?
apart from the professor, the TS, I just know that Swati
हाँ,
Jain.
प्रोफेसर इज अ डिफरेंट प्रोफेसर, recorded the lecture and all. Who takes the live classes and all?
Yeah, it's Swati Jain and other two guys. Don't remember the name.
Okay, they changed. So I guess see Linux is a 1 day, Embed C is a 1 day, but Electronics Lab is again a 2 day. So
Yeah, I thought I was doing standalone, so
acha, see,
maybe
see,
I took
have
off.
you made your circuit? Have you made your electronics lab circuit? Have you made the counter of 00215 or still left?
Yeah, I have made it, but everything works well with the manual inputs. But when I try with the the
Counter, it's not
counter,
working, na. So that's not the complete, na. I will give you half mark for that. If I would be the TI, I will give you half mark for that. So I will
yeah, yeah,
prefer you to means like complete the experimentate of that EC lab and come to the campus. Means there are many videos in YouTube of us of us also. You can prefer anyone. Start the clock. By which you have giving the clock? 555 timer IC or with with ADLAM or what?
I think it was 163 and I believe.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Which
that's oh
timer?
yeah. The timing. Oh yeah. So through the ADLAM software, ADLAM only. Like I was using Ali software.
Through ADLAM you are giving. And then it will take time. Means if there is a 555 IC timer, then it would be easy to generate from that. Okay, then
Yeah, I
fine.
tried
But
like all the
I will prefer.
connections.
See,
Yeah,
if you have a
for
three labs, I will prefer you to make the circuit first at your home with your friends, discussing with them who had completed that. That would be lesser burden in the campus because you also have the embed C lab, and embed C lab is also not that difficult, but sometimes the circuit won't works. I mean the logic won't works in the STM32 board, and you have very less time. And in Linux also there are 8 questions or 12 questions something, and there are 12 questions. I guess they will ask. You have to. It's just like OPP. It's just like a offline OPP. The Linux lab would be just like a offline OPP. I will tell you.
yeah, yeah. Thanks. So I have already kept my circuit same. So only the counterpart I tried to figure out for 1 week. So every connection I checked back and again, I it could not work. It displays the digits, but in a random order, not in like from zero
So
to
might be
15.
there might be some error in the connections between the 74LS47 and the 7 segment display. Just see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'll check. Thanks. So the second question is
Hmm.
regarding the NPTEL courses. So since like I'll be just taking one English course and I have some other stuff
Okay, huh,
I'm going.
yeah, this perspective is good. I haven't thought about that. So they will tell us. You can directly ask Victoria ma'am and Bharti ma'am by mailing them that what all NPTEL courses I can take. Okay, there are many NPTEL courses means like on biomedical or
I think
aeronautics and
I have the
many.
list. I think I have the list. Wait, I'll show you. I have the list.
Yeah, the list is
Okay.
there, but from the I have few courses apart from the list. So I just want to know like what's the
हाँ
procedure
तो तुमको
like.
परमिशन लेना पड़ेगा ना. You have to take permission
You
from
need to
her.
take permission from like Bharti ma'am for that.
वो allow कर
Uh,
देगी. She will allow but you have to ask them by mailing her.
oh, okay, okay, thanks. I'm just curious, like if like for example, I have like two courses from the CSC. So will they allow that or like it should be particularly?
Yes. NPTEL. See, there is also the provision you take two NPTEL courses and credit them in the degree level. So तुमको in degree level you would not require to appear for two more elective courses.
Okay, okay, that is good then. So I can take
Doing
any time. So
doing
but then
NPTEL
add
now,
a
if you have a free time, doing NPTEL now will credit you in the future. Means after diploma, मतलब, it will benefit you.
Get credited.
yeah, yeah. So I was planning same. So English, then I have some side work which I'm doing. Then I thought of taking two NPTEL courses at least. So that will cover.
Better.
Okay, okay, thanks. Just one last question. Not sorry for taking too much. So
हाँ yeah.
I'm just wondering about the credit clearing capacity. So this thing is a bit confusing for me. So like,
Credit ये क्या है भाई? तौसीफ what it is?
अरे वो 4 CC नहीं रहता है वो सबका आई थिंक इट्स
अच्छा
4 for all of us.
नहीं वो मतलब डिपेंड करता है. मींस it depends on your CGPA. But see,
No, no.
do
In
not.
first time it depended on no. In the beginning it depended on our CGP, but right now I think it's four for all of us.
But see,
Oh,
now my current triple C is 4. But if I take 4 subject, it would be hectic for me. So I will prefer you to take 3 courses or 2 courses in the diploma and degree level afterwards.
I see that. That's fine. I'll note that down. So,
See, in foundation
yeah.
you can take 4 courses because it's easy. In diploma, I will suggest three subjects with one lab, and in degree level, I really prefer to take two subjects. It's because it's very hectic.
Okay, okay, that's great. So, is it advisable that I take DST and compare together? Like, it be good
Yeah.
combo?
Yes. Yeah. You can take DSD and CO. They are both are type of parallel subject only. In DSD, you will mostly learn about Verilog and all, and in computer organization, you will learn how the computer architecture works and how the computer works basically.
Yeah, that is cool. Thanks. So, just one last question. So, like
Yeah, you can take
for
DSD and
example,
CO.
let's say
That is also a good combination.
yeah, let's say I'm targeting for tape out, for example, like to have a like all the physical design and stuff. So, I'm
Targeting for
just like wondering
what
how,
you said targeting for.
for example, let's say tape out any chip or something like that. So to
See,
learn
for
those,
that
is
ETM
the
and DSD, for that ETM and electronic testing measurement is there. If you know that there are two minor courses they have also launched. So for that VLSI would be good. So for VLSI, the first subject is electronic testing measurement. The second and third subject you will find in degree level. That is semiconductor and VLSI and your digital IC design. If you
oh, I see.
and
Hmm.
these three, preferably for me, I will tell you better to complete DSD first.
Okay, okay.
Digital system design is a basic for that.
Fine. So I'm just wondering, do they teach in degree level, for example, that IC design course, like open all the open source tools, like for example, Open Road and other stuff?
See, I till now I haven't done the digital IC design. It's mainly
No,
they have given the
they
NPTEL
don't
courses of
do
the
it.
Janki Ramans.
They don't do it. They are given the
Exactly.
NPTEL course of Janki Raman sir, and we have one software, one online software. We have to do all those things in that only.
Okay. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah. ये कुछ
Next, anyone
कमेंट्स
has
देख
any
लेते
doubt?
हैं. हाँ, ये मीटिंग में तो नहीं है शायद तक ये आदमी, बट उसका डाउट ये है कि विल इट बी ओके दैट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम डिजाइन प्रोजेक्ट है. ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम डिजाइन प्रोजेक्ट क्या है भाई?
The last project which
Along,
you do in diploma.
अच्छा, तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक
It's
सिस्टम्स
you can.
प्रोजेक्ट बोला नहीं.
I have replied
हाँ,
him.
सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम प्रोजेक्ट यू कैन टेक विद सेंसर्स, एनालॉग के साथ साथ में नहीं ले सकते.
अच्छा, हाँ, yeah, I forgot it. Sorry.
हाँ, ये तो क्राइटेरिया के बाहर चले गया ना कि अलोंग विद एनालॉग लैब एंड डीएसडी लैब. नो, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम
While
प्रोजेक्ट यू
taking
कैन
census, you
विद
can take.
सेंसर्स एंड सेंसर्स लैब. और क्या थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट इज आल्सो. हाँ, थैंक यू मच फॉर क्विक असिस्टेंस. अच्छा, तुमने
Anyone
यस
has
इट इज पॉसिबल. अच्छा, उसके लिए लिखा क्या? धनपत के लिए लिखा क्या?
yes.
यस इट इज पॉसिबल.
Anyone has any more doubts?
Can you give some more details on this lab, electronic system circuit and thinking lab and C programming lab? What they will ask? What
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम. अच्छा,
thinking
ईएसटीसी
lab?
लैब. ओके, so you are the foundation first student.
Yeah.
Okay, so in ESTC it would be a 2-day labs. The first question would be based on the low pass filter, and the second
I think we
question
just had
is,
for one day this time ESTC, so the foundation given.
I guess 2 days होता है ना. It depends on
No,
if
it is
it's one day
reduced.
you can,
It is
if
reduced
you
to
have not
one.
completed, if it not completed, the instructor will allow for the second day, I guess. Okay.
Huh, they
Oh, I
allow
see.
this.
So there are two questions: low pass filter, and the second is high pass filter. You have to make them, and if you want, there is also bonus question about the band pass filter. You can make that also and complete the thing. And in C programming, there C programming is also just like a offline OPP of C. I will say that they will give
Yeah,
you some 4 to 5 question in the Bash in the Linux only, and
Mhm.
you have to just perform. You have to just code it. You have to just write the code in C, and just give the command synchro eval. After giving synchro eval, if it is correct, all your test cases would be passed. Otherwise, it will show that it will not pass.
yeah.
And it's
Also,
just
like
like
in the C lab, they had like GDB introduced, which they didn't teach in the course or anywhere. So it would be very handy to learn those before, like I think, yeah, for that
which
content.
what are you talking about?
I think there is a topic called GDB debugging using the GDB tool, so which wasn't taught for us in the any like course and in even in the live session. So there
Possible.
was,
Do you know about this GDB tool? I have heard about this, I
No,
guess, but
we
I never
haven't.
used.
We
yeah,
haven't
for
done
us
this.
it was like first question was this one, so it was a big one. So it would be very handy to learn this thing before. Like,
Week one.
in-
Have they asked in the graded assignment?
no, nothing, nowhere, not even in the live session actually.
So
We were shocked, like it appeared randomly. First question
in which question? In quizzes? In where
in
it
the
appeared?
lab, in the offline lab.
So, acha, you have completed your C lab.
No, I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
not completed. I've
No, no.
been through.
I'm talking to Omar only. I'm talking
Mm.
to Omar only. I know about you, Netaji, that you haven't completed. Omar, you have completed your C lab.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I do not know about that GPT is allowed or not, or I guess the open source, but it's just like just take your mobile phone and just search about that.
no, no.
Simple.
There is a. I'm telling that there is a specific tool called GDB, which through which we can debug a program. So they had not teached us that
Okay,
tool anywhere,
acha.
but they suddenly asked in
See,
the offline
therefore
lab.
I'm telling you therefore I'm telling you here where the GPT helps you. It's not like that I
Oh,
just
fine.
give the question to the GDP nika, GPT and it solves you. GPT is for your assistance. The thing you do not know about that, and you want to proceed in that field, like suddenly a question comes and you have only till lunch, you have time to solve that. Just go in GPT, tell your situation and all, or Gemini and the Codex, the thing, or like Claude is also there. So
Pratham,
there the AI assistants help. Hmm.
I think he is talking about the GBD compiler जिसमें हम लोग कोड को पूरा like खोल के देखते हैं. I think we were taught that about that in DSD. He is not talking about GPT or any AI.
Acha, okay, in GDP I have heard in DSD. Okay, in DSD you will see. In digital system design course you will, in diploma you will see about that.
Yeah, that same tool was asked about in the C lab actually.
So it asking about that, or it asked to solve anything using GDB.
So, so the question was, so I'll tell you how the question they gave. So they gave I think a few, I believe 7 to 8 programs, I believe.
Hmm.
So then they asked us to find out the errors and fix those
You have to find out the
programs
error.
using the GDB, not by just looking. You have to actually like install the GDB tool on the VS Code and debug the program and show it to the TA, like explain to him like how you debug that, and then finally fix those error and show the final like codes that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that tool
But
was
it
not
depends
taught
on,
anywhere.
see, like GDP, any other thing could be asked. Any other new thing could be asked in the next term. It's not the
Yeah,
same
there are a
thing.
lot of debugging tools. Yeah, they could definitely ask
Exactly.
something else.
So
Exactly.
whether we can use
And
Google or we can't, whether we can use it or not.
Yeah, Google
see.
you can use.
You can use, but sometimes it depends on the instructor. Kabhi kabar they come as a strict instructor, or TA might not knowing about the things, but it's easy to use. Just split your screen or just hide that uh,
Just do it
thing.
secretly. If you
Yeah,
want to
just
do
do
it.
it secretly. Huh. Because it's just like the passing the Linux lab also is a difficult thing also. It's
Yeah, that was so the OPP
see
was just so
the
tough.
embedded C lab, the DSD lab, and the FPGA lab in the degree also. That are also very much difficult. Without LLM, you cannot able to solve their question at the IIT Madras questions.
Okay. So, all these labs are will be very tough. So we have to prepare. Yeah. Okay.
They not might be
Yeah,
tough, but just like there are 10 questions. If you have done 8 questions, two are bonus. So then also you are getting 90 to something about 100.
It will be fun.
So
You will
it
learn
just
many new things.
look, it's just like based upon your experience. Means your experience should be good. And see, we have also scored B in the labs. B in the labs are it's not a good. You should score S or A in the labs, but it's just like try to solve as many as questions. You have 1 day, you have 2 days, so like that.
also like Netaji, I would suggest like a bit manipulation is something that seniors were also telling like that will come more often
See,
than not.
yeah, bit manipulation, encrypting, and all, it's still there. It's actually a little difficult thing. Means we have to study in deep about that. So it's the degree level part.
And how about this Viva? So whether they will ask Viva questions or whether it will be there?
See, see, if
Mm.
it depends on a TA. If TA is in a soft heart nature, he won't ask Viva. But if it's a
Mhm.
cruel in nature, he will ask 10 Vivas to you, and 10 questions to you.
Okay.
But
It
all the
totally depends
questions
on
will
TA.
be
Means
similar to
like
the
personally, me,
similar.
I ask 5 questions. It's my thing. Means
Yeah,
whenever
I
I
too
ask,
found TS are chill. I mean, they're not too.
but when we are at the first term, the TAs are the MTech students, but they are not chill, na. The instructors are the TA. When
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
giving
I,
census
TS are
lab,
not chill.
when we are giving the census lab, the self Bobby sir was the TA for us. He won't
Yes,
ask
for
Oh.
me
the
as well.
he won't as soft as that that no, normal TA could be. The Tony
yeah,
sir is
totally
a
get
very
it.
good the Tony sir is a very good instructor, but when he is come to asking question, he won't leave you. Anything else? Hmm, no mercy. Yes, no mercy.
How about this diploma? So, currently, I'm in foundation level only, but in diploma, these projects, right? How it will be? So, uh, whether we can accompany those projects separately or at the end.
It's totally depend upon if you have some custom made project, you can ask them, you can mail them, so they will provide or they will set the environment for that. There is also the already made projects by the Janki Raman sir in the analog amplifiers, bandpass filters, and all. You can also accept that, or you can also take some internships and ask them that I have completed this internship and show. Grade from there. Okay, just you have to see if you want to go with Janki Raman sir's project, you can go easily. Every student does. But if you have a custom made project or the personal project or internships and all, you have to take permission.
Mhm.
I want one more thing about the labs. You should take the labs with the courses as well. Like analog lab, you should take with analog course. Sensor lab,
Exactly, parallel
could
parallel,
full
it would be very good
parallel.
thing.
Because many of them, many of my like juniors and friends as well, they have taken like differently. It becomes a hurdle for them to again learn all the subject thing. And if you take them like together, it will be good.
First of all, you will feel boring. Okay. And
Yes,
the second thing, you will forget the concept in the next term.
because
Correct.
the Viva will be based on the theory courses.
Obviously, it could be there.
So you should take them together. That's the suggestion.
Like, see, in electronics lab, there is a question called logic BJT. So you have to explain that how the logic is traveling in your circuit through BJT. How you will explain? When you know the working of the BJT, then only you can explain.
Right. That is the mistake I've done. Actually, I've completed ESTC as last term, but I'm taking lab this time. So I believe from next time I have to take
Oh,
these labs parallelly.
better to take that because
Uh,
the labs are not very much days. Means like 2 days, 1 day, 1 day, 2 days.
So this term, what all courses you are taking?
I've took this one, basic digital system and Linux programming.
So you are going for Linux lab as well.
Linux lab I'm taking next next step.
Yeah, this is the problem. You should take
Yeah.
it together.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. अभी अभी तुम पहले कर लोगे then after Linux it will difficult. Linux is a difficult subject, I will tell you.
Mm. And
Okay.
one more thing. Actually, see this last term ESTC I've scored grade B grade only, and this term digital system I've scored only C grade. See, the thing is that even though I'm
So
putting
are
too
you
much effort.
repeating are you repeating digital systems?
Sorry,
Are you repeating digital systems?
no, basic digital system, basic digital system. No, I'm not repeating.
Basic
Yeah, this is the
So
first
you got
time.
C, you
Hmm,
just
hmm.
said.
Yeah, last time ESTC I've scored B, and see, even though
हाँ.
I put too much effort, I'm not able to these questions, right? These questions in the end term or quizzes, they are it is like complex.
Obviously, the end term would be difficult for every circuit level courses like
Mm-hmm.
ESTC, analog, EEC, signal systems.
Uh, See, is there any uh, see, the thing is that only thing you have to put more effort or any suggestion what you will do, what you will suggest.
Practice, practice. The GAs and all the to attend. If you do not know about the particular concept, you
Mm-hmm.
have to ask the in the live session to the instructor. It's the
Mm-hmm.
duty of the instructor that he will guide you. You will ask them that this concept I do not know. Just explain me how it's working.
Mm-hmm.
See, like if you are not attending the live session regularly, if I'm not know about that for you,
Mm-hmm.
like you can attend after every 2 weeks and you can ask your doubt. Simple. After
Okay.
every 3 week, after every 2 or 3 weeks, ask the question, attend the live session, so you will get to know how what. See, kabhi ko, sometimes it happened. I know the subject very well,
Mm-hmm.
but I do not know the questions it's coming in the exam. It happens with me also. I love the subject. I studied the subject, but I haven't practiced the question what is coming in the exam. There are the
Mm-hmm.
shortcut methods also. There are the GAs. Sometimes you will find the repetitive questions. So, and if you are making wrong the repetitive questions, then we are fool. Okay.
This
There
time,
are
this time, this time, this basic digital system, the end term competency questions were very much difficult. Even though learned
There
so
might
many things.
be because
Yeah.
see the comprehension of the basic digital systems come for the sequential circuits.
Mm,
So if any one part you make wrong, if you one
mm,
part if you go wrong, whole your sequential circuit will get lost.
correct.
Okay, it's this finite state machine. The Jankiraman sir want to introduce the finite state machine. It's called FSM. It's Mealy, Murray, and all in the week 11 and week 12. Okay. So wait a minute.
One question.
Have you completed your digital systems or not?
Digital system,
Have you completed it or not?
digital system completed.
Completed.
Mm,
You got C grade.
yeah.
Huh. So uh,
Mm.
you just tell now that in the next term you are taking Linux and
No,
digital.
Linux lab. So actually, this term I took
Acha,
Linux
you have already completed Linux theory and
digital
basic
system.
digital system. Okay.
Yes,
What the grade you got in Linux?
Linux I got A grade.
Oh, nice. OPP was good.
Okay. Yeah, OPP.
So
Yeah.
if OPP was good, then you should have taken the lab.
Yeah, so that is what actually last time I took four courses, that theory courses, and then I didn't took any lab. So that is why I took two labs this time, ESTC and C programming. Next time, I believe what I'm planning to do.
Acha, you have taken C
Mm.
program and ESTC lab you have completed, no?
ESTC lab this time I'm taking. So this June I'm taking ESTC lab and C programming lab. Next term,
Acha,
mm,
okay.
mm,
So that would be that is
mm,
also good. Means you are mm, मतलब your lab term is parallel, but
mm,
one term behind. One term
correct,
behind all the theory courses.
correct, yes.
But for that you have to remember all the weak aspects of the theory if you are
Mhm,
attending lab in the next term. This is
mm,
also a good method to
mm,
proceed, I will
mm,
not deny, but
mm,
sometimes it happens mainly in analog and sensors.
mm,
People used to go with the theory in the first term, and in the second term they have to revise and all kind of things.
mm. But actually, it is better to take lab in the same time. Next time, actually, I'm taking Linux lab and electronic and what is that lab?
Yeah, electronics lab. It would be
Electronics
good.
lab,
So you
electronics
are
lab.
taking basically EEC, you are taking in the next term, the coming
Correct.
term,
Yes.
this coming midterm.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
taking EEC, you are taking Linux lab, you are
Linux lab.
taking electronics lab.
Hmm.
Okay, then what remained?
You should
Embed
take embedded
C.
C as well.
And I'm planning to take two theory. One is English 2 and EEC, that electronics.
अच्छा हाँ, फिर इसका तो इसका इंग्लिश टू और फिर एम्बेडेड सी का लैब बच जाएगा.
Hmm.
Are
Embedded
you a
C.
dual
Hmm.
degree student or what?
No, I'm I'm working professional. Uh,
Okay,
yeah.
you are working. So what's your workload? EEC is a tough subject.
Sorry. Is it no, workload is heavy only, so I can't
So
take. Hmm.
electronics and electrical circuits subject
Hmm.
is a tough subject.
Acha, acha, what's
Is
your
it?
background? Like, what's your background? Like electrical engineer only, or mechanical engineer, or something else?
No, my actually I completed. I've done my manufacturing engineering, so mechanical related degree,
Okay,
and currently I'm working in IT.
okay.
Yeah.
Then I think you can go with embedded C as well. It's not that tough.
Mhm.
तो फिर इसका
Embedded
इंग्लिश तो बच जाएगा ना.
Yes.
embedded C. I'm
No,
planning to
you can
take
take
next
two
term.
labs are
Uh,
separate. I think
अच्छा.
you can take three courses with labs.
but
See, English 2 and embed C are the easy subject, but EC is a little difficult subject. People
But
you find difficulty if they are not getting the concept and all. Ending up getting the C grade or D grade
oh, is
mostly.
it? Oh, okay. So that is also tough subject. Okay.
But Tosif got A or S. What you got in EEC?
ESTC. Yeah.
I will not
So
say
see
Nee,
B
I am
grade.
asking to Tosif. I am asking to Tosif.
that's the only subject I got D grade.
Acha. But I got A, but I got D in analog. So sometimes it happens. They are the difficult subject. It depends on also the luck, and yeah, you can able to see that.
I got S in all diploma level subjects except one or two. I got A, and in EC I got like D.
That is good.
अगर रिपीट करने मिले तो हम रिपीट कर सकते हैं, बट दे वोंट अलाउ टू रिपीट.
Yes.
ग्रेड ही बढ़ जाएगा.
Good. Thanks you. Thanks.
Yeah.
One suggestion from my side, like you asked, like you got C grade. So did you attempted mock questions?
Mark questions. I've read. I've gone through the mark questions. Um, but
And like,
the comprehensive which they write, that is really very complex.
You
They've
have to
added.
understand. You have to
Mm,
understand that comprehension.
and
mm,
you
That is
saw
the
the like previous year question as well. You saw some previous year questions
yes.
of like basic digital system. You
Previous,
attempted them.
yeah. The only thing is that actually, mock questions I've gone through. Previous year questions I've gone through only one term previous year question. Um, so, but there are multiple. So two to three previous year questions were there, but I've not gone through all those things. That is the issue.
I think you should make some friends and you should ask them for 2 3 terms. That
Mhm.
will be more beneficial.
Correct. And one more thing which I understood is that we have to attend that live sessions. Earlier I was not to do it, but live sessions will definitely help you. So that is one thing which I understood. Um, so live sessions we have to attend, and as you said, previous year questions we have to practice. Practice. That is the only thing.
Yes, I think you can attempt because with us also two
Mm.
working professions are there. One is working in I think London right now. He attempts the live session like at night.
Okay.
He's a topper. He has a CGPA more than 9.3.
Sorry, who has CGPA 9?
Prabhanjan Kumar. He is a
Prabhajan.
working professional working in London and giving exam from there only.
Mhm.
And also attend the live session in the night. In the day shift he works, in the night he attend the classes, and he also score more than us. We are the
Mm.
standalone. He is the working professional even. He is scoring more than us. So he has a dedication.
Mm.
Any type of assignment, any kind of thing, he just submit it as soon as possible with good marks and all.
My only concern is all about not to see. The only thing is that I want to actually I'm planning to take each core subject per term. That is what I'm planning, or two subject per term. That is what I'm planning. I want to understand the
See,
concept and. Mm,
it would be better to complete foundation as soon as possible. From
mm,
diploma, you can go with this decision,
mhm,
two subjects per.
mm, per
Okay,
term. Mhm,
that would be good. Like when you enter, see, I will
mm.
suggest to complete foundation as soon as possible. Okay, foundation subjects are easy except EEC. Okay,
Okay. Mhm,
and what I was telling. And in diploma, like you can take signals and Python. Then in second term, you can take analog lab and ETM or CO. Then you can take DSP
mm,
with DSD. Okay, with
mhm,
both the labs and all the project and kind of thing. Then you remain with sensors. Then ESP, electronics project, and all. So like that you can proceed. In mostly 4 terms you will take to complete that diploma.
mm. Okay.
Any other question, Dave? You haven't asked anything.
You
Like
can also write your query in the chat box if you're not comfortable talking.
mm, all are completed. Have all are gone also. But I guess this Dave is also not here. He is a dummy guy. Like we attend our live classes.
Could be. Let's wait for 10 minutes. If no one comes and asks their queries, then we will just leave.
I do not think it's 7 o'clock. It's now 7:50.
These books, like, what are these electronic books? What you will suggest?
See, there are many kind of books are there. There for every subject there is a book. Like signals and systems, I will prefer Oppenheim. Okay, Oppenheim and Alan B. Oppenheim book. Okay. So, for easy, there is a book called Electrical and Electronics. The circuit, like gate level books are necessary. Okay. And same as the Alan Oppenheim, there is a book called Discrete Signal Processing for DSP, which the David Serville has also using while teaching in the lectures. I will prefer this. उसका नाम क्या था यार? BDS का जो बुक था. See, I have that. We are telling you. For control engineering, you should take Ogata, Koshagio Ogata. For ETM, there is Vishwani Agarwal. So they are all already mentioned in the sites and all.
Oh, this orientation,
Yeah,
right? Okay. Mhm.
not orientation means
That page, what page?
earlier it was not
Mm.
available in our dashboard. Now they are also mentioning in the dashboard, and you can also go in our academic page and particular subject. You can see that professors have already given the book
Suggestion
names.
books. Ah.
See, for the systems, what was the book name? Morris Mano,
Hello.
Morris
Morris
Meno.
Mano is there. Morris Mano is there. Then there is one also book, Morris
Yes,
Mano and Michael D. Calati. Okay, Michael D. Calati is a good book. Then one more for computer organization and computer architecture. There is Harris. There are couple or there are brothers. I do not know. David Harris and Sarah Harris.
Mhm.
So these are the books. Morris
ये
Mano, Michael Calati, and this Harris book is good.
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था.
हाँ
हेलो.
बोलो देव.
हाँ
मैं
बोलो.
मेरा डिप्लोमा कोर्स इस टर्म से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, तो कोई सीनियर का नोट्स वगैरह है जो अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करा हुआ है?
देखो नोट्स आई विल प्रेफर कि खुद ही बनाना चाहिए. दैट वुड बी अ गुड थिंग. तो कौन सा नोट्स तुमको चाहिए बताओ.
मतलब अभी डिप्लोमा तो स्टार्ट होगा ना, तो जो मिल जाए वो तो मतलब करने में आसानी होगा, वही.
तो ऐसा थोड़ी ना होता है. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट सब्जेक्ट आर यू टेकिंग.
लाइक डिजिटल सिस्टम एंड डिजाइन.
You are taking, see, in DSD you will find the notes from the if you have completed embedded C, you know
हाँ.
how the professor Nitin teaches, how what the style teaching style of Nitin sir. You know,
या.
every notes is given in this in his slide in his lecture. You can just note down that. Simple.
ओके. थैंक
And for signal systems, I just told that you can take the help of the book LNV Oppenheim, Signals and Systems. The name is that.
यू. ओके.
Again, it's suggestion.
For analog
Again, it's
electronics,
suggestion.
David sir self he writes the note in the lecture. You have to just copy the lecture and have to understand what he's writing or what he want to teach. And for analog electronics, I will suggest that there is one book called
Okay, then we should study from book. That's only fine.
No,
practicing.
better
Basically,
suggestion.
practicing. Sedra and Smith.
प्रथम
Sedra and Smith.
प्रथम बेटर सजेशन की लाइक खुद का नोट्स बनाए, वो ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा, बिकॉज
हाँ,
बुक से
exactly.
यू
खुद
नॉट
का notes बनाना. Yeah,
ग्रास्प थिंग्स.
yeah.
Okay.
Better to make your own
अगर
notes.
अच्छा तुमको ए ग्रेड या एस ग्रेड लेके आना है तो खुद का नोट्स बना, वो ज्यादा बेटर रहेगा.
हाँ देखो,
ठीक है.
दूसरे का नोट्स तो पढ़ लेंगे, लेकिन क्या होता है कि खुद का नोट बनाने से हमको याद रहता है.
हाँ, वो तो है.
एग्जाम में बनाने होता है. एग्जाम में बनाने नहीं होता है, वरना तुम्हारे हाथ को मसल मेमोरी में पहले से बैठ जाता है कि ओके आई हैव टू ड्रॉ बीजेटी दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग एंड ऑल. See, if you
Okay.
have completed EC, in EC, what grade you have got?
Easy.
Hmm.
C grade.
C grade.
हाँ.
So, if in EC you are getting C grade, so I do not want to demean, but like signal systems is difficult, DSP is difficult, analog is way more difficult than EC. Okay,
Okay, I will make sure that.
So it's just
चलो
like
आपको
if you're
एक चीज हम बता रहे हैं। मेरा ईसी में डी आया था और मेरा सिग्नल्स में एनालॉग में मेरा डिप्लोमा के
अरे,
ज्यादातर सब्जेक्ट्स में ऐसा आया है।
you have a different thing, no? You are a
जस्ट
dual degree
बिकॉज ऑफ
student.
मेकिंग नोट्स।
हाँ,
बट माय
exactly.
डिग्री
He's
इज
right.
जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ मेकिंग नोट्स, बिकॉज हम ईसी में हम नोट्स नहीं बनाए थे तो मेरा डी आया। और बाकी सिग्नल्स, एनालॉग, डीएसपी सब ज्यादातर सब्जेक्ट्स
हाँ,
में ग्रेड आया है।
एक्चुअली मेरा भी वही था। मैंने लास्ट पूरा मतलब नहीं किया था वो, लास्ट में एग्जाम के पहले सिर्फ मतलब क्वेश्चन सब किया था, तो सही से नोट नहीं बनाया, तो उसी वजह से ग्रेड खराब आया बाद में।
तो अब देखो, जैसे डिजिटल सिस्टम्स में भी अगर तुम जानकी रमन सर के नोट्स बनाओगे तो उसमें भी अच्छा ग्रेड लाया जा सकता है, उसमें भी एस लाया जा सकता है। कितने लोग ने एस लाया है उसमें? मैंने ए लाया, वो पता लग गया।
ओके देन
तुम्हारा
आई
डिजिटल
विल
सिस्टम्स में
मेक
कितना बना
नोट्स।
था? तो डिजिटल सिस्टम्स में कितना
डिजिटल
बना था?
सिस्टम
हम्म।
मेरा डिजिटल
या,
सिस्टम वैसे ही आया था वो, मतलब सी आया था शायद।
अच्छा। एंड एम्बेडेड सी में कितना आया था?
वो पता नहीं, मतलब वो देखना, वो चेक करना होगा, वो पहले खत्म कर लिया था वो।
एम्बेडेड सी पहले कैसे खत्म कर सकते हो? आफ्टर लिनक्स यू एबल टू कंप्लीट दैट ना?
एक्चुअली मैं दो दो कोर्स करके ले रहा हूँ, तो बीच में 2 टर्म गैप भी दिया था। मेरा ऑफलाइन कॉलेज चल रहा था, तो इसी वजह से।
तुम कौन से टर्म के हो तुम? इन विच टर्म यू हैव टेकन एडमिशन?
2024।
2020, okay, 24, uh, term 1, term 2, term 3, which term?
शायद थर्ड टर्म।
24 थर्ड टर्म नहीं, ठीक है फिर भी मतलब।
25 में मेरा 2 टर्म गैप ही गया था, तो फर्स्ट दो
अच्छा,
दो टर्म।
no, I will suggest better to make yourself
He is from
notes.
2 for F2. He is from 2 for F2.
ओके।
Okay, go for F2. Okay. See, making your self notes is a good thing in the circuit designing, and in the Nitin sir's courses, he is providing the notes, self notes. He has already made slides and all.
हाँ ठीक है, तो नोट्स देखना होगा।
Hmm.
थैंक यू।
चलो, आई गेस हम भी चलते हैं, हो गया मीन्स ऑल हैव, आई गेस nobody will join, 3 minutes left to 8.
Yeah, I was expecting it to last around 1 hour. Just
Thank you all.
Hmm.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you, Tausif. Thank you, Pratham, for having this
थैंक यू ऑल।
session.
Yeah, thank you and
Yeah,
sorry.
thank you.
Actually, I'm having so much of cough right now and cold.